Yeah, Steve here. Today I'm in a state of real peace. I'm in the present moment, a constant state of peace and emotional regulation. Okay, I don't go off the handle. Um, the racing thoughts, completely gone. There's crickets in there. Always in the present moment, and I feel this warm feeling of unconditional love in my heart, and that's kind of like a constant now. Now, how did I do that? Well, I grew up with so much trauma from an early age, immense amount of trauma. But see, what I later found out when I went into therapy and I went with a therapist and took the journey inward, is that, see, when I was traumatized at the time I was a child, I didn't understand what I was going through. I was so scared. And so I was so frightened and by all this violence or whatever, that I was left with this trauma that gets actually stored in your muscles in different parts of your body. And it's because later, as an adult, I had to go back and actually feel that emotion. So I had to go back to my childhood, look at it, and feel that emotion. Like, oh my God, that was so terrible that kind of violence happened to me. And see, and then when I feel the emotion, what happens is I expel the trauma by crying. And I'm crying at how sad that was as a child, that I had to endure that amount of suffering. And see, when I did that, okay, and I cried it out, it released the blocked trauma in my muscles. And when I did all that, what ended up happening is, it happened one day, I came to a state of peace. And then I didn't judge myself anymore, and I accepted myself. And what ended up happening is this unconditional love just kind of filled my heart. I was at peace, and then my mind was quiet, and then I was in the present moment. And so in order to deal with your trauma, you have to go within.